I could not fuck to that song. Hey, when he was asking, I'm not gonna lie, when he was asking who's 40 and over, I'm like, because it's different, bro. I'll be honest with you. I remember when I was a meth head and I was in my 20s, man, I'd be fucking for days, dog. Fuck. Come one time. It's all right now. Now I just fuck for hours. Hey, it's an honest program. Probably about minutes. Hey, I'm glad everybody's here. Hey, give a round of applause for Patrick and everybody that's going to be performing tonight. So I'll be honest with you. I didn't know what the hell to wear tonight because it was like raining, snowing, sleeting. Fucking, there was a COVID fucking pandemic happening. Then the sun came out, like some fucking bipolar weather we've been having and shit. Just today. You know what I mean? Oh, hell no, I'm going to be a girl like a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. My eyelashes are done and my fucking eyebrows. What, puta? I'm just saying, this pomade, this is water-based pomade. I'm sweating and half my hair's falling out. Fuck. This ain't the 80s where I could just put fucking Aquanet. Remember that shit? Hey, who was in the 80s, man? Who was a kid or born in the 80s or around the 80s? You're all fucking old. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I think that's why we like burned the hole in the ozone layer and shit, because everybody was trying to get that perfect fucking shit. Remember in the 80s? Everybody's fucking school picture looked like a half a fucking solar panel. All that shit. Remember what was it, the blue can or the purple can? Ah, see? That's that industrial, I'm gonna get fucked later fucking hair. You know what I'm saying? You see? She knows. Fuck global warming. Fuck it. But I trip out because somebody was telling me, oh, it's earthquake weather. It's earthquake weather. I'm ready for California to be a fucking island. I don't give a shit. You know who doesn't give a crap if we become an island or if whatever happens, earthquake, and California breaks off? Latinos. We're just going to be pissed. We're going to be in the water going, again? Hey, mijo, let's go to Oregon. I'll be honest with you, man. I trip out on that because, wait, where my Latinos at? Because I can't see shit up here. Where my Latinos at? Fuck yeah. You know what? Hey, well, how many of you can actually speak Spanish? Liars, bro. I'm not saying Spanglish. I said Spanish. Mira, oh. Yeah, I can order a fucking taco too, goddammit. But you know what I mean? You put me in Mexico, I am fucking white as shit. You know what I hate about fucking being Latino though? When you have that one white friend that speaks better Spanish than you. I don't say they can say it better. I said they can speak it better. See, when you're Latino, you got that little, orale, fuck it, orale. You know what I mean? You got that little, that's all that horchata we fucking drink. That shit fucking will phlegm you up. Oh, sorry, there's a lot of Caucasians. Rice water. Oh, fuck. They're like, the white one? Yes, the white one, puto. That one. But I trip out about that because, like, I remember I was hanging around with this white person. I was at the Mexican restaurant, and the guy's like, hey, what do you want? Pues, hola, compa. And if you don't know how to speak Spanish, all you have to do is move like you speak Spanish. My son does that shit all the time. We be like, yo, mijo, no mames, como decirlo haciendo. Sí. Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and my sponsor, we talk shit all the time in Spanish, and then we try to talk with him about it. He's like, ha ha. And like he's trying to follow it. This one time I was hanging with this white person, they ordered, but when white people speak Spanish, y'all fuck up our language. You sound like you're still waiting for AOL. Like your Wi-Fi is fucking busted. You ever know that shit? Yo quiero un taco sin el aguacate. Fucking Japanese shit is that, dog? But I trip out nowadays. I don't know if anybody knows this, but now the phones, they can actually translate for you. There's like this app that they can translate shit. I've been seeing this commercial, like the Google AI or whatever's going on. They actually translate now. which is fucked up because us Latinos, just to let everybody know if you don't speak Spanish, we like to talk a lot of shit about you. When you're there, like, no mames, güey, este cabrón está bien mamón, este güey va bien joto, el cabrón, güey. Este güey vale verga, cabrón. What are you saying? He said you're a good guy. You got a good credit score. That's why I trip out about shit nowadays, man. I remember back in the day, like, you know, now everybody's like, I just had to buy a new, like, iPhone and shit today. And I don't like iPhones. I just had to buy it because we're filming stuff. The podcast we're doing, Howling at Life on YouTube and Spotify. You can find it. But one of the things that happened, I was like, going in there, I was going, man, buying a phone's complicated. Remember back in the day, we had that fucking landline that was on the wall? The house phone? I don't even think we bought a house phone. It fucking came when we bought the house with the house phone. No shit. I remember that though, but I was thinking about that because I saw that they had some of these iPhones that were like refurbished, brand new, some shit. You can like rebuy them and stuff. This one was cracked. It was like cracked, like they cracked really easy. And I was thinking back in the day, I'm like, I don't even remember when that landline, that house phone, you could have thrown that out of a car going 90 miles per hour and that motherfucker would have survived, dog. You know what I mean? You could have driven 5 miles away and you'd still be holding on to the receiver because the fucking that cord was... Remember that shit, using a landline, having to get privacy? Hold on. So what's up? You know what I mean? Oh, landlines were the shit. You know the only part though, I remember back in the day, we used to have answering machines. Remember that shit? Hey, anybody have an answering machine? You had to go to put it like a great background music. You try to do it with like a beat. Remember that shit? You got that perfect song on. Hey, I'm not in right now. And you time it perfectly for the background music, be like, but if you'd like to leave your name and number, I'll get back at you. Beep. I remember one time I had the answering machine. I did it perfect, man. It was bad. I was like, oh, man, this is cool, man. Cool. I went to school and I came back and I looked. No fucking messages. Son of a bitch. Because that was the thing back in the day. Remember? You would run back and just run to the answering machine, be like waiting in that fucking, when that red light bleeped. Oh, man. And it had that one. Oh, shit. I got happy the first time I got a fucking message. Oh. You have one message. That's right, baby. I heard the message, and it was my mom trying to fucking use the damn landline and shit. Anybody ever have a parent like that? My mom was like this. I think it's on. Junior, is it recording? I don't know. And I'm listening to this shit, and I go, fuck, I did that whole fucking music for that shit. And the thing is, my mom never hung up. Anybody have somebody like that leaves a voicemail and then forgets to fucking hang up? I swear to God, the landline was probably hanging down and shit. And you can hear her walking away. Yeah, I don't know how to work that thing. I don't know what's going on. Holy shit. And I was like, Mom, God dang it. I remember, anybody ever remember having a landline and you had another phone and you could listen to somebody else that was using the fucking phone? Okay, well, check this out though. My mom wasn't listening. She forgot that I was on the fucking phone in the kitchen. I finally get a girl's number from the party line. That's some old motherfuckers if you reacted to that shit. If you want couples, go to room 1. For partners, go to room 2. Hey girl, what's up? Hey, go to room 7. Go to room 7. Every motherfucker would go to room 7. I couldn't fucking touch the buttons fast enough. Son of a bitch, stop moving! Hey, what's up, Rosie? What's up, man? Hey, what's up, girl? Fuck that dude. Fuck that fool. Like, hey, that's where like the original cock blocking was, bro. I remember going there like, I don't have a fucking chance. And then I couldn't find Rosie. She just fucking hung up. And you wouldn't even know she hung up. Some bullshit. That's why nowadays, I'll be honest with you, I miss an old-fashioned pager. Look at everybody went, oh. Everybody that had a pager, please raise your hand. I bet you all still stand like this and shit. Because that was the thing when you had a pager, bro. You had to sport that motherfucker like. I remember I was trying to explain that shit to somebody one time. Like, well, what was about it? Did it have an app? Was it like a finger recognition? What was so cool about it? Pagers were your best fucking friend. That was your wingman and shit. You notice today, nowadays, phones, they snitch on you like a motherfucker, don't they? When you read it, when you're typing, when you went to sleep, if you have COVID, what's your blood pressure, what the fuck's your location, what the hell's going on, your credit score, what the fuck, then you had death. You didn't have to worry about that shit with a pager. You were confident with the pager. You would get the number and like, fuck this fool. Hey bro, what are you gonna do? Delete, fuck him. You were confident with the pager, bro. I remember so many times I deleted fuckers. Hey fucker, I called you. Nah, watch, check it. All y'all are fucked up. You know the stupid part about the pager? You were a G because if you ever got a pager that had that little chain, it's so funny. I remember my buddy upgraded when he had you had the slider pager? I remember I had a slider pager with the chain. I went. Like it's a fucking gun holster. I was fucking right back in that bitch. Beautiful. It's different nowadays though, man. I'll be honest with you. And look, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna help you guys out tonight. And ladies, I'm gonna pull your covers. Watch. Some challenge a motherfucker. Watch. Every guy's either heard this or a lot of women have probably said this. So just give me a round of applause if you have. Our miscommunication happens because you can't read a text like that. It's better to call in person. It gets misinterpreted. Now I'm going to tell you something. Look, everybody, I'm going to fucking talk the secret shit. You can read a fucking text. Learn how to communicate, motherfuckers. It's easy to read. Now I'm going to tell you how to read it. Gentlemen, I'm going to tell you how to read it. And ladies, you're fucked. So one of the things that ends up happening, it's all about the timing. First of all, I'm going to let you know, take your fucking caps off. It looks like you're yelling. Hey, what are you doing later? What's going on? Like, why are you so excited? What the fuck? I just said good morning. Now, there's a specific thing that ends up happening when you text. There's a timing. Okay, and I'll tell you how it works. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Send. That wasn't the joke, fuckers. Ha ha ha, he sends good mornings. Ha ha, what a dick. You hit send. A person will reply. Hey, good morning. I just woke up. Ah, beautiful. Sunshine, smiley face. Flying bird, 12 steps. Okay. Pretty simple. Yay. Now, there's a little point. When you text, hey. There's a certain, look, everybody's starting to get nervous as a motherfucker, huh? There's a certain time that you text, hey. It sounds like, what the fuck you want? I'm telling you right now, it's going to sound like that. Now, also, if that hey comes back and it's a lowercase hey, hey, kind of different. It's this one. Yeah, probably. So one of the things I'm gonna let you know right now, there's a time difference with it. Now, I'm gonna tell you also, if you wanna be clear with your communication, use the right fucking emojis. I texted this girl and we were sexting. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm good with that shit, dog. Good with that shit. I had moco space. Everybody here still has a MySpace or moco space account. We just don't remember the fucking password. I said that the other day and the guy goes, "Did you just say moco space?" Yeah, bro, I took you back, dog. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, to communicate better, especially if you're gonna use fucking emojis, you gotta make sure you use the right ones. I was sexting this girl and we were hot and heavy. She was sending an open mouth face, fucking eggplant, fucking throw up face. I know what that means. It means vegetables make her sick. She's not vegan, I get it. But part of the thing is, it started getting weird. She started getting heavy. She started saying fucking like drips and fucking waterfalls and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? I go, okay, you're wet. I get it. You know what I mean? I sent her an emoji like a paper towel. Just saying. So it started getting crazy. She started sending me pictures of like a kitty cat. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. I sent her a fucking picture of a leash. Some handcuffs and shit. Then it started getting weird. It was cool also. It was cool at that point. But then she started sending me shit. She sent me like a fire engine and a Ferris wheel and a clown. My ass sent her a winky face back. Because that's one of the things, guys, you know, man, when you don't want to know that you messed up and you don't know where the fuck this is going, we always send that stupid winky face off. Or the kissy face. So I sent her a kissy face, a winky face. I went like that, and I went, that tongue emoji. Oh, shit. Then she started sending back tongue, fucking eggplant, drips. Like, okay, we're back on track. We're back on track. But then it started getting weird on her end again. Then she started sending me something like a U-turn Denmark flag. We're going to Europe? What the fuck's going on? It was weird, bro. Look, dating's gotten weird. Can everybody agree that dating's been weird? Look, it was so simple back in the day, I'll be honest with you. I remember being in grade school and it was easy. You got a piece of paper. You would write on that piece of paper, do you like me? Check yes, check no. Fucking simple. I remember one time I did that shit, right? I followed this girl, she was cute. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna write her that letter. Fuck yeah. I wrote it and I stuffed it in her locker. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. I stuffed it in her locker. I waited and I was like, oh yeah. I waited at lunch. I saw her open her locker and the letter flew out. She picked it up and looked around. Y'all girls were cute in grade school and shit. You got that little giggle that made us fucking wiggle? Eggplant winky face. And then I remember she put the letter and whatever, and I was like, what the fuck? And I forgot that I had not put my locker number on the damn paper. I didn't even put my name. I just said, do you like me, yes or no? Like some random ghost just said, hey, bitch. So I was waiting for days, dude, and my boy's like, she hasn't responded, bro? Nah. Did you put your locker number? Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try again. This time I put locker number 237. Adrian Lopez. Do you like me? Yes or no? Same shit happened. Stuffed it in her locker. She opened the locker. I said, cool, no problem. It's coming out. Flew down like, she had a little giggle. So I see her pull out her little pen with the 4 different colors on it. Hey, she was high class. She could afford that shit. Remember that little fucking clicker pen? Yeah. And I saw her writing something and she went to my locker. She put it in. Man, I couldn't wait, man. I fucking ran over there and I forgot the fucking combination. I'm in there going like, fuck! Is it left first or right first? Fuck, son of a bitch! I opened the thing and I opened it up and I said, all right, do you like me? Yes or no? And this fucking chick put an absentee ballot, maybe. It was different back in the day. Look, I remember this. It's gotten weird now dating because you go to some spot, hey, let's meet up or whatever. I get it. Back in the day, and I'm going to tell you, ladies, I'm going to give you a little background on some of us guys, what we used to do. Anybody ever meet somebody at a park when you were a kid? Remember that shit? It was innocent. Hey, meet me at the park after school. Look, ladies, I'm going to tell you right now, every guy that was waiting for you at the park was doing push-ups somewhere. I remember one time I was with this girl. I was like, hey, meet me at the park. Yeah, I'm going to meet you at the park. All right, cool. So I get over there and had a bench. And I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, I'm early. Because those 5 push-ups are going to just make muscles like a motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all did it. And the funny part is we used to play like we didn't like you. Anybody ever have somebody do that shit when you were a kid? Remember they would show up and you wouldn't even look at them? What's up? I'm here. I remember this girl stood there. I'm here. No, that's cool. You look cute. Really? Nah. It was different, man. Now you got to take them out and do all this stuff, and I don't mind doing it. Trust me, I don't. But remember when it was simpler back in the day? You would go to like Blockbuster or a video store or something, and you would just go rent a movie. Anybody remember Blockbuster? Blockbuster was like a one-stop shop, wasn't it? You could get your popcorn, your candies, the movie, a green card, fucking, you know what I mean? You could get a lot of shit. You know what I used to like though, instead of Blockbuster? Going to old school video store. Remember that shit? I used to love what was behind the beaded curtain. See, this is the reason why, like, I'm going to tell you right now, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you're such a horn dog. You're such a horn dog. You got to understand something. I was a horn dog at 5 years fucking old. Every guy in here that went to a video store was a horn dog at 5 years old. Not just because of the video store, but because that fucking beaded curtain made a magical sound when it opened. And I bet you there's a lot of guys in here that stood right next to that fucking beaded curtain, just waiting for an opportunity to go. Because let's get real, at the video store they had all the new releases and shit, and then they would have like everything in alphabetical order. Remember that shit? A, B, C, D, E. There was nothing in E. That's where the fucking beaded curtain was. You would pick up that video and look at it and be like, yeah, that's cool. Anybody here ever read that video, fucking that film way too long, that cover? I used to do that shit like, well, this is great. And I'd flip it over and I'd flip it over. And as soon as that beaded curtain, I'd be like, no, this is great. No. I couldn't wait for that shit. I'll be honest with you. And not only that, I'll be honest with you. I was a horn dog at 5 because we had UHF. Every guy knows what I'm talking about. We used to have those big butt TVs. Remember those big butt TVs? But the real TV that worked was sitting on top of that big butt TV. You had that big butt TV that had like all wood, had speakers, had a fucking record player and shit, but the real one that worked was up here with the rabbit ears with fucking foil on and shit. One knob was not there, so you had pliers. Somewhere around 11 o'clock at night, every guy knows this. Some of you women too, god dang it. There was a certain channel on the UHF knob. I remember as a kid, I used to wait for 11 o'clock. This is before cable, so these motherfuckers don't know what the fuck's UHF? Is that an app? No, it's not an app, dude. Some of these younger kids don't understand. I remember that UHF knob, man. You used to wait at night. Oh, fuck, was that a nipple? And then I remember one time the volume was so loud, I had to, oh shit! You know the funny part is, a week later, I did the same shit, and when I turned on the TV, it was already on the fucking channel. I said, my dad is a sucio, goddammit. Because it's true, dude, like, I don't know about y'all, but my mom used to have what we call the Sears catalog. It was always in the bathroom. The lingerie pages were always sticky. It went from home and gardens to fucking cooking wear. Everything in between with the lingerie shit was all. Oh, I couldn't wait for that fucking catalog. I'm like, oh my God, what is that, a two-piece? Ah! That's old school. Oh, sorry, I was younger. I'm not gonna lie, it's an honest program, bro. You know what I mean? Like, why are you taking so long in there? I don't know. It's not coming out. But it's a trip, man. I'll be honest with you. Even the movies have changed, man. Have you noticed that? So check this out. I don't know if anybody's noticing they're doing all these reboots now, right? And I was starting to notice they're doing all these reboots now. Like Beetlejuice is coming out. There's all these people are coming out and doing some stuff. But I was thinking about it. Like movies have changed too, and I was like, man, we need more Latinos in movies. Okay? Yeah, you can cheer for that. We need more Latinos in movies. That's all right. And I thought about this back in the day when there was that first Aquaman movie. Anybody remember the first Aquaman movie? You ladies are quiet as bullshit. When that trailer came out, y'all got wetter than the fucking water the guy came out. You need to stop bullshitting. You saw a guy with muscles, some tattoos, a fucking beard, felonies, whatever the fuck he had. The long hair coming out of the water. I remember going to the movies, they had that trailer, the girl I was dating at the time, she goes, oh, I said, deuces. But it's funny though, when the Aquaman 2 came out, I had thought about this though. I thought about this. I go, wait a minute, this fucker's coming out of cold ass water. Y'all ladies are cheering for the wrong shit. Every guy that's gotten out of cold ass water, that fucking big. Aquaman is packing about 2 inches of that motherfucker, I'll tell you right now, coming out of that water. That's why he's walking out like that. I could do the same shit, bro. I could make a movie. But if I did it, it'd be called Horchata Man. I'm just gonna go in Santana, get one of those fucking kiddie pools that every fucking Latino household has in their front yard. Horchata Man. If you ask me what my superpower is, I'm like, I'm legal. And I'm great with tacos. But I started thinking about that. I was like, man, what if they do other movies that have Latinos in them? And I started thinking about Star Wars. Star Wars is a movie about a hood. Did y'all know that shit? Have y'all seen it? These motherfuckers are driving an old Cadillac in space. That fucker was never running. They were always fixing that motherfucker. Did you notice the planets they went to? A sand planet, a fucking swamp planet. They're going from fucking Garden Grove to Fullerton to Santana, dog. The last stop where Jabba the Hutt's at, Anaheim. Even the guys that are in there, like everybody's like, oh yeah, fucking Chewbacca, huh? His name's Chewie. He's a Mexican because he's a mechanic. I'm gonna tell you right now, Chewbacca is not Mexican. He's too tall for that shit. You know who's Mexican, that motherfucker? R2-D2. I'm gonna tell you right now, dog, he's got that fucking gangster lean and shit. The motherfucker whistles like he's from the hood. You see when R2-D2 comes out, the motherfucker in the first movie Star Wars, what was he doing? Selling a CD? You seen R2-D2 later on, the motherfucker shanks the motherfucker, puto. They always put R2-D2 in the fucking back of the Star Wing and shit. He's like, he's the lookout. He's always hanging around with the guy that likes gold and shit. C-3PO. You ever seen fucking R2-D2 and C-3PO? They're both gangsters, dog. One of the fucking has the lean and the other one's got the cholo stance. You see that shit? C-3PO is like a cholo that read in prison. No, dog, it's affirmative. It's like a vato that had so many fucking years and now he knows all big words. Ooh, 5-syllable words, puto. And the guy was tweaking, dog. You notice C-3PO never fucking blinked a lot. That's why fucking R2-D2, he smoked a lot of weed. You see that shit? Every time this motherfucker used to get bit, you notice all the smoke that came out of his ass? Even fucking Princess Leia, dog, she looked like she had conchas on the side of her fucking Mexican fucking sweetbreads on the side of her head. Princess Leia, they thought she was Mexican. They even called her princess. No mames, way. All these motherfuckers are always looking. They got that young little white kid with them all the time that's tagging along and shit. Fucking Luke Skywalker, motherfucker. And all of them are trying to pick up. Why do you think they were looking for Obi-Wan? You notice Obi-Wan had a fucking robe, old fucking guy, lived in a fucking cave. No mames, way, that's a connect. I bet you these motherfuckers weren't even in space. They had some good shit. They went, fucking stupid. They started seeing stormtroopers and shit like dun 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 dun. That was fucking Darth Vader was the PO, goddammit. The stormtroopers were just the fucking deputies, dog, all in white. Dun 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 dun. Thank you, y'all. That's my time, everybody. Come on, one more.